All right, hi everybody. So I've decided to do some following up on, some of you know I'm in this lawsuit with the Gloucester School District regarding the First Amendment and all that stuff. And one of the things I thought I'd do is I'd follow up on all this by visiting some other government and public offices around our local area and seeing how they react to being filmed. If it's positive, negative, neutral, because it'd be interesting to know. So I'm going to start with the DPW right here in Gloucester on Poplar Street. So I'm going to go in there right now and let's see what the ladies and gentlemen in there have to say about me coming in with a camera and announcing that I'm filming. So see how it goes. Hey, good morning. How are you? Good. Yeah, I'm here. Actually, I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story, and I'm filming right now. Is that okay with you? How do you? The reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to do a little mapping project on transparency in local government and the understanding of the First Amendment and stuff like that. So, would you be willing to say a little bit about how you feel about being filmed while you're working? Okay, now I understand that. I don't have to film you if you don't want me to. I'm just.
What is it? Do you have questions?
Yeah. How do you guys react to this right now? What's happening? Me coming in here with a camera. I'm totally friendly. I'm not absolutely not here to cause any. This is simply for research and for a little journalistic story I'm doing. Okay. How are you?
It's like a vacation week.
Right.
Hardly anybody here. Can I get a sticker for our TV?
How you doing?
I'm well.
Oh well. Okay. Good. How are you?
Can you turn that off? I don't want, just please turn it off. We don't come into a public office and film people without their permission.
Well, I'm asking you how you feel
I'm asking
about
you
it.
to turn the camera off,
What's your
please.
name?
My name is Mark Cole, so please
Mark Cole.
turn the camera off, or I'm gonna escort you out, or I'll call the police and have them
Okay.
escort you
Okay.
out.
You're gonna do that.
Turn the camera off, please.
But you know that this is a public.
And
building.
you know you can't film without anybody's permission. You've
Yes,
been
you
told
can.
that.
No, you can't.
And I am not
No.
asking you, please
We-
put the camera outside, please.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What is your business here?
My business here is to find out how you guys react to the First Amendment of the United States.
Which is, why do you want to come here? What did we do to you?
This is a public office.
But what are your questions here? You came in here for some reason this
Are you
morning.
a
What was
public
it?
to film?
To film what? What
To
questions
film-
do
to
you
film-
have?
To film.
What questions do you have?
Are you a public official?
Yes, I am. What questions do you have?
Do you have a filming policy?
What question do you have?
I
for
asked
the-
you that.
I
For
would
you?
not. I do not want to be filmed. So
Okay.
please turn
Do
that
you
off.
have a department filming policy?
We do not. So please
do not.
turn that
You
off.
do not
and
have a
answer
filming policy.
my question. What is it you're here for?
To ask you questions about filming policy.
And I just told you no, we don't have one. So what's
You
your
don't
next
have one.
question?
So you're just making it up as you go?
No.
Well, what do you
Just,
basing?
what is your question besides filming
No,
question?
that is my only question.
Why did you came in here to ask if we had a filming policy?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because I'm interested in it.
Why?
Because I'm a journalist.
Well, what are you interested in here for?
What
is
am I
it you want?
interested-
What is it you want to get on film here?
You saying what you say about filming.
Okay, I just said it. Now please get out.
Okay, that's it?
Yep.
You know,
Please get out.
Okay, you're positive you're not opening yourself up
Please-
to a massive lawsuit by
please get
saying
out.
this? You're positive?
Please get out.
You're positive?
Please get out.
Okay, I'll leave.
Turn the camera off.
Huh? I don't have to turn the camera off. It's a public building. All right, so the DPW interaction was probably a little less than satisfactory. So moving on. We'll try Gloucester City Hall. See how that goes. I guess those kinds of cameras are allowed, yeah. I don't know, which office should we pick? Let's try, I don't know, it's the mayor's office. Try the one where members of the public have lots of business, which is the city clerk's office. Let's try that. There's the lobby. There's a parking ticket payment thing or something. Here, dog licenses, voter registration, city clerk's office. Hi. Hey, how are you? I don't have to get you on film. I'm filming right now. I'm filming this. I'm not trying to cause any stir. I'm just before I go any further, I'm just filming the walls and stuff like that. I'm doing a journalistic story on how people react to being filmed in government. What do you? Can I put you on camera?
Prefer not, but.
Prefer not. All right. But you understand what I'm doing and why and.
I don't know why.
Well,
What's your name, sir?
Huh?
What's your name?
Inge Berg.
I'm sorry?
It's Inge Berg.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just trying to get the sense of how our cities and local areas, government, public officials respond to being filmed in their work.
Just don't like being filmed, period. Work or out of work.
Was that?
I said I just don't like being filmed.
No, I understand.
In work or out of work.
Right. But you have, do you think there is a good understanding among, among our city's officials and public workers that they can't say no to being filmed while they're working? Police, government, city workers, DPW workers?
I don't
Because
know
of
that
the-
it's been addressed.
Well, the First Amendment of the United States does address it.
Well, I mean, within our,
Right. So you would say that you don't have any policy on it? Like a local?
well, our work is sometimes confidential, so we wouldn't want any of our transactions or conversations.
I completely understand.
filmed.
That's reasonable.
We do have, confidentiality here.
That's very reasonable, but would you say it's the public's job to keep that out of the public view, or is it your job?
We do.
Right.
Unless
So
somebody-
you probably wouldn't give me access to back there to
Why
film
not,
documents, and you shouldn't, right? I agree. But in terms of you performing your duties in the daily, I mean, I absolutely, I have nothing whatsoever against public workers. Public workers do a great job, and they're absolutely necessary. And I respect your work, but the thing is, the Constitution does guarantee transparency, so the public can in fact come in and film. I could go into the mayor's office right now, I could by law do that. I'm just trying to get reactions. You're having a very reasonable reaction. Some reactions range from completely unreasonable, get out of here or we'll have you arrested, which is not correct, to somebody like you who is just talking about it in a
Do you have
reasonable
any
manner.
business here this morning?
Not particularly. I came for this business only. All right, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's how you do it, right? That lady was awesome. So that lady was totally cool. Well, maybe not totally. Yeah, no, totally cool. She didn't like being filmed personally, which I understand. But she understood what's going on, and she allowed it to happen, and she didn't cause a stink. All right, so I'm gonna walk down to the cop shop, which is right down the street. So we'll see what they say there. All right, so here we are at the Gloucester Police headquarters. This is like water being done, AC water from now. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go inside and see what happens. Okay. Oh.
Go ahead, sir. Good morning, sir. How are you? Hi. How you doing this morning? Good. I'm here, I'm sure you've seen this before. I'm here to do a little story I'm working on, gathering info for a story. I'm just kind of trying to get a sense of how our police and local officials, you know, react to being filmed at their work.
Yeah.
And you're cool with that, obviously.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, well, we work with the court. I'm a court officer.
Oh, you're a court officer, okay. How do the cops feel about it, do you know?
I mean, you can go and ask.
I'll go and ask, you know?
So when you go over there, pick up the phone, dial 212.
Okay.
That's how you can talk to them.
I will do that. Thank you. Great. So here we what do we do? We dial 212. Okay, we're gonna dial 212. Okay, so what do we do? Pick up the receiver and we dial 212. Hey, how you doing? Name is Inge. I'm out here in the lobby. I'm working on a. I'm sure you've seen this kind of before, this kind of things before. I'm working on a little story about how local officials and police and city hall people and everything respond to being filmed in their work. Would you say you're okay being filmed? Well, you're perfect. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. Would you come out and say a couple of words on it? Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, all right. Okay, bye-bye.
So that officer who I had on the lobby phone there was just awesome. He was perfectly fine being filmed. I think it's because the cops have been sort of audited before and they know what's up, you know, and he seems to have no problem with it. And I asked him if he would even come out and talk to me about it a little bit, just for a brief interview, and he said yes. So I'm waiting right now here to see if he appears. It's taken a while for this officer to come out, so sat down.
Oh, awesome. I really appreciate you
What's your
taking the
name
time. And my name is Inge.
Kyle, nice
Yeah,
to meet
Kyle,
you.
nice to meet you, man. Awesome, awesome. So thank you for being willing to talk about it. 'Cause I know this is a thing. I watch it on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I know a bunch of police officers and government officials around here too are very cool with it, and they understand what their roles are, and they have no problem with that kind of transparency.
No problem at all.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to add, really. How do you personally? Because some people just personally don't like to be filmed, and I understand that.
I get it.
But you don't have a problem with that,
Yeah,
obviously.
no problem at all.
And you don't
No
have a problem with
problem
work. That's really all I have. I mean, that's fantastic, man.
Perfect. I'm glad I
If
could help
everyone
you out.
was like you,
Yeah,
we wouldn't have to do any of this.
exactly. Well, I'm glad I could help you out. I'm glad we could
Yeah.
do this. You got any questions or anything you need?
No,
or
I'm
is it
really
this?
just here for this kind of journalistic piece. I'm going around to a few other government,
Yeah.
and the response has been very mixed.
Yeah.
Yours has been the best so far.
I appreciate
City
that.
Hall
Yeah, we
was
tried.
okay.
Yeah.
DPW was awful. Anyway, whatever.
All right. Well,
But
I'm
I
glad
appre-
we could help you out, and
Yeah.
no problem. If you need anything, feel free to help
Thank you
us
so
out,
much,
and
man. Thank you.
we're here to
Have a
help
great day,
you
man.
too.
Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, sir. That was great. You have a great day too. Bye.
Well, the Gloucester PD just scored an A++, as represented by their officer Kyle. I didn't get his last name. There was no need to. Yeah, that was great. Where do I go next? Oh, and NOAA. It's a federal office we have right here in town. All right. So I think I've decided to try NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, headquartered right here in Gloucester. So I'm going to head up there now. Went past the Green New Deal in action, and the wind turbine that snapped. I don't think this will take very much more than 30 minutes. I hope not.
All right, here we are at NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So here's the front door. There's various notices posted. Let's see. Federal employees, federal companies, weapons of any kind prohibited. Visitors and deliverers. Okay. Face covering required. Really? Yeah, that bag is on face covering. So I'm just gonna walk in. There we go. Oh, there she is.
Step outside,
How's that?
no enter the building.
Oh, there's no entering to the building? There's not a public lobby?
Nope.
Since
Building's
when?
closed.
Huh?
The building's closed.
The building is closed.
Yep, you have to make an appointment to come.
For where do I talk to somebody from?
On the internet. Just look up NOAA on the internet. The building is closed to the public.
There was just a member of the public coming out.
Yep, those are private meetings with people. Yep.
Private meetings. Huh.
Alright, so this gentleman here is just claiming that the federal building we have here up on Blackburn Circle is in fact closed and conducts no business. Okay. I guess I'll have to take his word for that. The building is closed, he said. Interesting. Okay. I'm sure there's a reason.
Alright, well that was mildly interesting. I really have no idea why the entire NOAA headquarters is closed to the public. That's something I don't know anything about, but I did observe what would look like a member of the public exit from there. So I don't know. Guard said he was on private business. You make of it what you will. I don't know. But anyway, we're up in this area now, and I think you know what's coming next. If you know the geography of the Blackburn area up here, where, of course, the office that led to all this litigation and such is actually located right around the corner. So, you know, I probably can't resist temptation to stop by there again and just to see what they have to say now. I mean, you know, obviously they're probably not going to want to talk too much about it given the pending legislation and all that, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go up to their door and invite them to have a conversation. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to go up there and come to the door and ring the doorbell and see if somebody, maybe Greg Bach or maybe Ben Lummis are ready and willing to have a conversation with me, or not. We shall see. Oh boy, here we go again.
Okay, this should be interesting. It's actually a school vacation, of course, so there's like zero chance of there being any children here, so that's good. So I'm gonna do what I did last time. Walk up to these doors, ring the doorbell, and see what happens. If they let me in, probably won't, but we'll see. Is there even anybody here? I don't even know. Yeah, the lights are on. The lights are on, but I don't know if anybody's home. Or maybe they've seen me on camera and really kind of don't want to deal. I don't know. Oh, here comes somebody. Hi. Mr. Bach, we meet again. How are you? Hi.
Good, thanks. How
I'm
are
still
you?
working on the same story.
Okay. How can I help you?
Have you guys gotten any further with a policy regarding filming and that kind of thing?
I really don't know. It's
You
not
don't
my
know?
area.
It's not your area, yeah?
And I'm the only one here today.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of people on vacation.
Gotcha, I understand. Yeah. I
so
figured I'd come up now when there's no chance of any kids being here. So,
No, I appreciate it.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
This is actually typically is a perfect time.
Yeah.
Superintendent's on vacation for the next 2 weeks.
He is? Okay. All right.
So I'd be happy to give him a message.
Yeah.
And
I'd love to have a conversation with them about this and
Okay.
seeing if the school district as such has figured out any kind of
Yeah.
what kind of policy they might have to.
Yep. They're starting up this week with school committee meetings again after
Great.
the sort of summer break.
Great.
And yeah, I don't know, but I'll let him know that you
That's
came
good.
by.
That's good info, and I really appreciate it.
And I'll do we have your email address?
Yeah, you do. Of course, you do.
Okay.
Ingeborg@mac.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate
Bye-bye.
it, Mr. Bach. All right. Bye-bye.
Well, that went, well, if not remarkably well, then at least reasonably well, even if not a lot of info was had from it. As you could see, Mr. Bach came out of the building and willingly talked to me on camera for a moment, and I guess that's all I can ask for right now. So we'll see what develops from here. And these are, I think, all the government offices I can think of off the top of my head right in Gloucester anyway. So unless I head out of town, I can't really think of any more. So I guess I'll go home and edit this video.